The SaltySim Boeing 747-8 is an aircraft I often overlook. I don't know why really, I guess it's because I don't fly long haul as long as I do short haul. But it's got a really steadfast and dedicated development team behind it, and it's now reached version 0.5.0. They've been working with fly-by-wire and it's now on the installer, so there's no reason not to get it. In today's video I'll be talking a little bit about it and showing you how you can install it. Okay, so the main update I guess for this release, which is 0.5.0, is that it's been hard forked. For those of you who don't know what that means, it basically means that it's been split away from the default 747 into its own package. As you can see here on Microsoft Flight Sim, if I go to select my aircraft, you can see this is just the SaltySimulations 747. Come out to airliners, you can see I've got my normal Microsoft Flight Sim standard one here, the 747-8 Intercontinental, and then the 747-8 Intercontinental down here, but by SaltySimulations. Now most of you will know the difference between these two. To sum it up, in the 747-8 by SaltySimulations, you've got an overhauled cockpit and indeed plane. The flight model is much better. FMC, so much better, it's awesome. It is worlds apart from the default one. I can't fly the default one anymore, it's so laborious, so tiresome compared to the SaltySimulations 747. There's some great features they've been introducing to the 747-8, especially when it comes to the FMC. One that stands out to me is the ability to pause your simulator when you reach the top of descent. Now that sounds like a little thing compared to some of the big stuff they've done with VNAV, LNAV, autopilot, flight model, etc. But trust me, if you're flying overnight on a 15-hour flight and you go to bed and leave your computer running, which is what I do quite often, but you oversleep, it means you're not going to miss your top of descent, which of course you do need to be awake for. And it's little things like that that show you how dedicated they are to this product. I really enjoy it, and of course I did film some quite nice footage at St Martin Princess Juliana Airport. Sadly not in the KLM livery, because of course the livery for KLM is not compatible, because it's from the default one. In order to swap over your liveries, you can either download special SaltySimulation made liveries, or you can follow the conversion process which the team have made a video for. It's not that difficult, I just haven't got round to it yet. So I've only got two liveries, Cargo Lux and Qatar Cargo. But if I head back to the fly-by-wire installer, you can see you can also swap over to the developer version. I personally haven't used this myself, so I couldn't comment on it, but there's going to be more features in there that they're working on now, more than the stable version. With this, I'll be honest, I've kept the stable version throughout its time. Of course, the fly-by-wire one I leave on experimental because I find they update it more. But SaltySimulations, they've certainly done a great job here. It's really easy to install. You will need to upgrade your fly-by-wire installer. Normally that will happen as soon as you open up. But it's really awesome to see SaltySimulations working with fly-by-wire to integrate it into the installer. It's a great product and there's now no reason not to get it. I've showcased it to you guys. I think it's great fun, perfect for long haul. It started out, I remember about a year ago, as just adding IRS into the 747, and my goodness, how it's blossomed on since there. From me today, that is all. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed. I do really recommend the SaltySimulations 747-8i, it's a great plane. But that's it really. I'd like to thank my first class channel members, and of course visit pilotstud.co.uk for some blog posts, information about my channel and ways to contact me. I'll see you around guys, bye bye.